Hey you! Don't watch that! Watch this! This is the heavy monster sound! The nuttiest sound around! So if you're coming off the street and you're beginning to feel the heat, well listen buster, you better start to move your feet to the rockinest, rock steady beat of madness!
Hello everyone, so today I have come to attend a conference which is actually for Indian Academy of Pediatrics, and the topic is Autism Spectrum. So they have invited me to speak about autism and my journey as a parent, talking about Summer's journey to how he came through all of this and what he has dealt with and what all he's been going through right now. So we'll be talking about all that. We'll be listening to a lot of doctors who are pediatrics, who are specialized, who are neurologists, and a lot of them. And we'll be listening to them. Probably a therapist will be also there. We'll get to know about a lot of things, how to deal with the situation, how parents should deal, what is the role of doctors and therapists. So we'll be sharing you all that, whatever we learn from this conference today, and we'll be sharing it with you on our channel, so please stay tuned.
I'm mother of Samarjeet Singh, who's an autistic teenager, and I'm here to share my journey with you all. Being doctors, you all must have seen these stories a lot of times and pretty closely. And you all might know that this is not an easy journey for sure. The major anxiety and the problem stems from no or zero knowledge about autism. Parents get caught off guard by the word autism syndrome, and from that day they start believing that now their life is going to go downfall only. You all know the parenthood is one of the most ambitious phases of almost everyone's life, and I was no different. I couldn't understand why Summer was not communicating with me, why Summer was not making eye contact with me. So we decided to go for diagnosis. And what all I could actually hear was, he was different. So everything we were hearing, we were listening for the first time. Everything was new. But my new was going to be very different from majority of news, which were titled as normal. Communication was challenged with him. And what gradually helped me to understand a little about him and his language was the diagnosis. And I must say, sooner the diagnosis, better are your chances to navigate. Autism tells you that there are things you can achieve, and there are some areas which you will have to try exceptionally harder. For most of the people, there are good chances that you might not reach there, but you still can try. I had to see clearly that autism should not blind my vision to see Summer.
Do we have some groups of these autism patients? You are working and you have been asking so much.
Actually, we have just started this, the Biggish Boy. We have a community where we talk to a lot of parents. I personally talk to them, educate them, at least motivate them, and try to connect them with all the doctors.
Small social part is also there. So can we help in such way? We can incorporate such kind of patients in your groups and they can be helped.
Yes, actually, we have a lot of young therapists who are coming up, who are right now in college, but they are so motivated and they really want to get connected with us, and they want to do further. I mean, they want to get connected and they want to help parents out. So we are planning in a way where they can, with low cost, or at least educate parents or teach them therapies so that they can go back home and do it themselves. As we were having this session, there were so many questions with our occupational therapist, and there were parents. I mean, actually, this is a fact that actually parents are the best educators. They understand their child very much because they are living with the child 24/7. So we go for the session for 1 hour, but we are the ones who have to take care of all the therapies, all the education. So they are the best educators, they are the best therapists, so they need to learn actually. All the therapists and all the educators need to train the parents. That is the most important. How much can you teach in 1 hour? You can't. So you will have to, all the sessions should be in presence of parents so that they can learn. And there are so many parents, I'm sorry I'm taking a little too much time, but it's important, so I'll say this. There are so many parents who I know who are living in villages, and it's very difficult for them to come from there to these cities and take the therapy sessions because they have to stay here, they have to give the rent, they have to commute, they are paying so much more. So is there a possibility, I would really request everyone, is there a possibility where they can just come, learn and do it at home so that families are not broken and they don't have to pay extra, because it is difficult for everyone, not everybody can spend this kind of money.
Are myths. We should not go with these diets blindly. The ketogenic diet, so we have to rush for ketogenic diet. There is no specific diet. There are researches.
Mothers are so busy in their household chores. I tell them, आप बर्तन धो रहे हो ना, जमाने को उसको बोलो, सारे घर के बर्तन कलेक्ट करके लाने को बोलो, आप कपड़े सुखाते हो साथ में उसको लो, बकेट से एक आपको निकाल के देगा, right? So involve them in day-to-day works. What mothers do, वो अपना काम जल्दी खत्म करती है, तब तक वो बच्चा कुछ और कर रहा होता है, फिर उसको उठा के जगह-जगह थेरेपी के लिए लेके जाते हैं.
We should be the take-home.
So I tell them that he is your assistant. All children grow up doing like this. वो सब डस्ट करते हैं, क्लीनिंग करते हैं, ग्रूमिंग करते हैं, बर्तन धोते हैं. कोई बच्चा उसके बिना बड़ा नहीं होता है. So in your child, you have to make him do like a normal child. वो अपने आप से नहीं कर रहा, आपको ये सब करना चाहिए.
I'm Dr. Priyanka Jain. I'm the president for the Indian Academy of Pediatrics.
And I am Dr. Saurabh Pasania, honorary secretary, Indian Academy of Pediatrics.
So we have organized this CME on awareness of autism, which is a neurodevelopmental disorder, on occasion of the Autism Awareness Week that is being celebrated not only in India but across the world.
The main purpose of celebrating this week is to sensitize the individuals and the practicing pediatrician to diagnose this condition, detect it early, and bring early intervention that will bring out the good outcome in the children.
So it is really important in such neurodevelopmental cases because children, when it is intervened in the early years of life, we can really make a change, because there is a term called neuroplasticity. That means if you give early sensitization, early physical stimulation, early sensory stimulation to some children who are disabled or who have some developmental disorder, then it makes a change, because then it can improve their learning and the outcome can really change.
Autistic children are not disabled children, but they are especially able children who requires multidisciplinary and holistic approach in their management that includes involvement of a pediatrician, a neurologist, an occupational therapist, physiotherapist, and a psychotherapist, speech therapist, and this social support system to improve their upbringing and so that we can nurture them properly in coming years.
And it is very important that such CMEs are organized, and the community also needs to be sensitive, because we have to make the community inclusive for such children. When more and more people can become aware of such a disorder existing, these children can be included even in the normal school if we have special educators. And this can really make a change in their life, because it's very distressing for the families who have such children in the family. And when they become aware, they can actually make a lot of difference in the outcome of the child. We included, this was a special thing. Normally we have discussions only amongst the doctors, but here we invited not only the neuropediatricians, but we also had amongst the panelists an occupational therapist, a clinical psychologist, even a mother who is a parent to an autistic child, because she has been a role model for how the mother can make a child much better by just taking proper care. And we also had a dietitian, because there is a lot of say and hear about what diet has to be given to an autistic child. So we wanted to clear all the myths, facts, bring clear message to all the pediatricians what they have to do in their OPDs.